fear failure. As long as it's not going to kill you, it's going to make you what? Stronger.
Sector that needs innovative ideas is the airline industry. So the airline sector, I was catching a flight last week, and I realized one of the, you call them stewards? I don't even know how you call them. Hôtesse de l'air in French. Anyway, they were serving food, right? And one of the pieces of the food I didn't want, I said, no, I don't want that one. I said, no, well, I can't do anything about it. You have to get it. And, you know, and I realized how much waste are produced by the airline. And I don't know the stats. I'll do some research on it and share with you guys. But they're the least innovative sector. You know, I don't understand why there's no app on the system when you book a ticket. Why there is no way for you to select exactly what you're gonna eat. Plus all this plastic that they use for the, you know, for the on the plane. As I said, jump on the call. All those plates, forks, you know, spoon, all this plastic packaging that they use that are non-recyclable. That's so much waste. Now I don't know the policy. I don't know that industry, but it blew my mind. I was like, well, there's ways to incorporate innovation in that sector that will minimize waste for a fact. Well, first, as I said earlier, when you book your flight, airlines should be able to allow you to select exactly what you're gonna eat. So when you know, when you get on the plane, you know exactly, there's no more waste. So many times I looked around, you know, and you see food leftovers or unpackaged, and I wonder what they do with that food, but I'm pretty sure they trash it. You know, that could be so much value for the airline, money saved. Now you know exactly what type of food or how much to load on the plane, so you no longer need to, you know, pack, you know, a lot of time they ask you chicken or beef. That's economy, by the way, guys. I wish I could travel business, I swear to God, as tall as I am, but that's another conversation. But yeah, that could easily be done. Now, no longer you need to pack the same amount of beef and chicken. You know exactly what to use. Instead of using plastic, you use recyclable packaging. And there's technology out there. There's already recyclable packaging. And I know cost is always a factor, but come on, guys. I mean, and I'm talking about, that's all airline, because I've traveled pretty much most airline in Africa. The second thing, I will definitely look into it, and that's a little bit different. And I see so much empty seats in the business sector. I mean, in the business seats, business section, and that's my plug. You know, why there's no way to upgrade for lower cost? That's a loss of revenue. Even if you charge $100, you have 10 seats. That's $1,000 that you didn't get beforehand. That's $1,000 you get. And I don't understand why there's a lack of innovation in that sector. Now, yes, it is true that it's highly regulated. As I said earlier, I don't know too much about that sector. But one thing I know for sure, you can innovate, you know, within the airline company to make it more efficient, to minimize waste, and that would have a positive effect on the bottom line. It's a fact. Like any business, you find a way to lower your cost of operation, you increase your bottom line and your revenue. But waste is what kills me in those planes, you know. And they use plastic packaging for everything. Your covers at night, you know, you just tear and you throw it away, you know, instead of using a biodegradable packaging, you know. The food, as I mentioned earlier, and there's plenty other things that goes to waste. Another thing, and that's the last point, and that's another thing, the disposable earpiece when you want to watch movies and all those things. My God, that shit gotta stop. They give you earpiece. You know, if I was an airline, I would be like, yo, you need to bring your own, or you charge for that earpiece. You can buy some on the plane, because all this is waste that will contribute to this global warming issue, man. And I'm not even going to talk about the plane itself, but that's on the technology side, using, you know, the fuel and all the pollution that airplane cause around the world. But we can do some of the stuff can be done within the plane, man. And I truly believe the planes that will incorporate those initiatives, they'll win customers, because so many customers now are aware of all those issues, and they're looking for ways to contribute in a positive manner. You know, if I find out an airline is using all those things, or even a fraction of that, biodegradable packaging, limit the food waste, I'll make sure that I look at that airline first when I'm trying to book a plane, period.